Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be participating in the Brawl event with Torbran Brawl. So I decided I wanted to go into this event. So let's first of all take a look at the Brawl event in case you haven't seen it. It's going to be running for a few days, so I wanted to get this one out of the way relatively quickly. Unlike other events that they have done for introducing events, they are charging 1,000 gold to enter the event, which normally I would balk at because I really feel like if you're trying to encourage something, especially a new format in the game, that you would be better off giving this one away for free. However, you can play until you win all 5 cards. The 5 cards that you get are not just the styles, but the card themselves. So you're getting 5 rares for your 1,000 gold. Don't spend gems. Use gold. So you're getting 5 rares for your 1,000 gold, which is actually not that bad. It's the equivalent of basically 5 booster packs, because at some point in time you get all the commons and uncommons you're ever going to need, and the things that you're really cracking booster packs for are rares. So not bad. I'm not gonna balk at it. So you get the Mace of the Valiant. You're gonna go through Fairy Formation. You're going to get Taste of Death. You're going to get Embereth Skyblazer, and then you're going to get the Thorn Mammoth. All of these cards are rares, and from my understanding, these cards are only available in the Brawl decks. So not only you're going to get the card, but you're going to get the card style to kind of go with it, which is kind of cool. This is the one thing I don't understand. Every other product that has come out since Arena has been announced has included an Arena code with it. So like, for example, the Planeswalkers decks have a card in them. Pre-release kits have a card in them. Like, there are other products that Magic puts out that have a card that just basically give you the product that you purchased in Arena. I don't know why they didn't do that with the Brawl decks. That one doesn't make any sense to me. So, anyway, so let's get on to the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and pay my 1,000 gold. I only have one deck that is capable of playing this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So I decided, like, what's the most degenerate deck that I can think of to play in a Brawl event? And that is going to be abusing Torbran, Thane of Redfell. It is a 2/4 commander in this particular instance. And if a red source you control would deal damage to your opponent or permanent, you do an additional 2 damage. It's fantastic. So this is based entirely around basically red aggro and him and his ability in trying to get our opponent off the board as quickly as possible. So it's 60 cards of individual cards. In case you don't know what the Brawl format is, very similar to Commander, except it's in a standard format. It's 60 cards, not 100 cards, and you start off with 25 life. So we went through like the best of all the 1-drops. Fervent Champion, Grim Initiate, Scorch Spitter. Of course, we're going to go for Shock. Storm Strike also is in there because I love the idea of giving something an additional first strike. 10th Street Dodger and Torch Courier in case you want to give something a haste and whenever it comes down in. And then the Weaselback Redcap. First of all, I got this. It got down to the point where like you can only put 1 of each card. I got it because there's a weasel on it because it looks like a ferret. And ferrets and weasels are basically the same thing, sort of. And I just thought it was cute. So that's what I went with. I do have Cavalcade in here for a couple of reasons. Obviously, the win mechanic is not based specifically on Cavalcade. I mean, if it comes down, great. And we have enough 1-drops and 1/1s in here that can kind of help. And I'll show you the other reason here a little bit further down the line. Chandra's Embercat. We do have 3 Chandra Planeswalkers in this deck, so its ability to add mana to help caster is going to be super helpful. Chandra's Triumph also coming into place in this one. Let's get down the list. Crystal Slipper, again, giving creatures haste. I like that. Dreadhorde Arcanist, Ember Hauler. Like I said, I'm not going to go down. I'll let you look at all the cards. Robber the Rich, I'm really looking forward to playing with. This is a ton of fun. Runaway Steam-Kin, also very fun. I grabbed a couple of an Active Treason in here. Bonecrusher Giant. And then we start getting into the meat of this one, where we start getting into the Chandras. And Krenko. Krenko, I like the idea. If Krenko's down and Cavalcade's down, this could get really gross really quick. Legion Warboss also producing additional goblins. So there's a couple of methods in here to produce a bunch of 1/1 goblins to help Cavalcade, or just simply matter if, Torbane's down. Those are lightning bolts every time they're hitting, so that can build up relatively quick. Precision bolts in here again. Slaying Fire. We start getting into Chandra Fire Artisan. Great card. Haven't played with this in a while since rotations happened, but still a good card. Cosmotronic Wave is one of your win conditions, so to speak, because basically you make all of his creatures not block, and then if Torbane's down, you can just mow right through them. I've done it before in other games. It's oodles of fun. Experimental Frenzy's there to obviously help you with some card draw. Command the Storm in case you get creatures that are relatively big. Skarrgan Hellkite just because I love Skarrgan Hellkite. I think it's a great card. And then I went with Syr Carah the Bold, 3/3, and whenever she an instant or sorcery is cast, you can exile the top card of your library, and then you can cast it as well. It's basically card draw. And of course, we went with Big Chandra as well. I also put a Finale of Promise in here just for fun, just to see what can happen with it. And then the mana base is relatively simple: 21 mountains, 1 Dwarven Mine, 1 Castle Embereth. So let's correct the backing here real quick. I thought I did this before, but we're going to go... if we're playing Chandra, darn it, we want Chandra's back. And away we go. So we'll see how this goes. I want to try to keep this one limited to about 45 minutes. Simply because Brawl games take a little bit longer. Maybe I'll burn through it real quick. I know we've talked in the past, most people want to see the full event. Which could be fine. I might be able to pull that off. All good things. We will keep this. Mono-Red. You gotta get, whenever you see him across the board, because obviously they can see the commander that you're running. He's obviously running, yeah. Kaikar, yeah, this should be interesting. So let's go ahead with Scorch Spitter and say hello. I love the soul rings on these. Alright, we're going to go Fervent Champion. We're going to start throwing down the damage right away. Now just imagine, when Torbran's down, that's a lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. That's 9 damage right there. Oh, can't wait, can't wait. As it stands right now, it's just 3 damage. We're gonna go land drop. And we're just gonna keep it up. Keep the heat up. So far so good. Although he does have a ways to go. Ooh, Fable Passage. Cool card. I assume he's going to pop that. Okay. Oh. I want to hold on to all of these damages, so I'm just going to go ahead and push through here. I have a feeling something's coming. Dispose. He's going to tap our creature. That's fine. It's 1 turn. I'm okay with it. Now we can go in. Now we've got permission. Woo! Yeah, I'm going to hold on to these because he's going to put something down. He's going to put something down. I mean, if not, I'm getting Torbran out next turn. It looks like he might be getting a bit mana screwed. That's exactly what's happening. Unfortunately, so are we. Keep on keeping on. We've got methods here to get rid of creatures off the board. I'd really, really, really like that 4th mana. He's going to Frogify our little guy. That's such a great card. He was probably saving that for Torbran, which he's going to regret not doing that. It does change him blue, though, which kind of stinks. Now, I've already got the win right here in my pocket. Precision Bolt, I get that he's got Kefnet. That's all he can. I was going to say he concedes. I was going to say, I've got the win right in my pocket, so... First game, first win. This looks like we might be onto something here. And there is our Mesa the Valiant. Cool, cool card. Alright, let's move on. It's 5 wins to get all the cool stuff in this deck, or in this event. And we're only 10 minutes in. I'm not suggesting that every game's going to go that well. Oh, Oh, we may have a mirror match in the making. It looks like that's exactly what we have. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. I love the idea of getting both Chandras down. Steam-Kin's going to be a ton of fun. I can destroy an artifact. Yeah, I think we're okay. Would much rather have my 1-drops here, but I'm not going to pass up 3 manas in my hand. Anytime there, good sir. Autoculus 91982. That's a name, too. I will keep my 7, thank you very much. Now let's see if he built his similar to mine, because there's a lot of different ways you can build this deck. Chandra's Triumph, good card. Let's go with the old Steam-Kin. I like Goblin Cratermaker in here too. Legion Warboss. Cool. No, you can have that. He sounds like he had a very similar idea that we did. So we need to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and Chandra's Triumph his Warboss. Don't want that sticking around. I think on my next turn, like, I'm tempted to get Torbran down, but I think I might go down with the 2 creatures. Yeah, because he's going to do that. Do I go Torbran or do I go... I think I can do both. Because I can absolutely pull this one down. We're going to hold. Because I'm going to make the assumption that he is not going to block with his Torbran. And then next turn we'll get ours down. If he swings in with Torbran, I can kill it. If he swings in with his Goblin, I can kill it. I mean, I'm going to lose one of my creatures, but it's okay. And my hope is to get the 1 mana to just get Torbran off the board. And then I can cast mine. That's really what I'm hoping for. So really what I want is I want another mana so that I can cast Command the Storm down. Oh, very nice. Oh, I like that. I like that, especially with Torbran down. I like that. That's cool. Nice. Well played. Well played. We're going to get Torbran down. Oh, I thought that would have done... Why did that not do 5? What? Yeah, I was going to say, it should have killed him. What? I don't understand what happened right there. And we'll hold. Because that makes him 5, 6, 7, 8. That means he doesn't have the mana to cast his Torbran down yet. Oh, no he does. Ugh. So dumb. We're getting like mana locked here. This is not cool. Yeah, I think we're going to go Chandra.
It's my turn. This is just gonna be bad.
Mana's awesome. That's great. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. I think he's going to get us. He's going to beat us. I probably should have went with Torbran instead. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, so his worked out as well as you could possibly hope.
We can do this together.
Opportunistic Dragon. That's awesome. Oh, well. It's one game. No big deal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got me killed. He's got me dead to rights anyway. So, alright, we'll lose the second one. Good game. So the mirror match is a problem. We need to be super careful on those mirror matches moving forward. That's okay. we'll just get another one in. Like I said, I'm going to run this one for about 45 minutes. I am going to play it to the end. Obviously, you can sit down and just keep running and running and running until you get all of them, which is exactly what I plan to do. Ooh. This should be interesting. Oh, these are, yes, very good. Very good. Golgari's a little scary, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, not Golgari, Gruul. Sorry. I don't know, my brain froze there for a second. We had that too. It was a good card. He's going to need 2 to get that up there. I'd love to get Krenko down. Krenko would be a ton of fun. Nope. You can have that. I am not going to lose my Dreadhorde Arcanist right away. Thank you. Since I know you're going to do that anyway. I think I might hold on to that for a counter block here. Let's lure him in. Let's lure him in safety there. He thinks he can come in and do that. Is he going to try to go and get his commander out first? Sure is. Alright, now we're going to go Torbran. And we're going to hold. Skarrgan Hellkite would be amazing right now. 1 more mana. It's a cool idea, but we're going to have to get that off the board. Yeah, so this in the first strike with Torbran basically makes this thing a monster, especially with Trample. Lava Coil. Command. Not cool. Not cool. Come on. Pick what you're going to do. No, you can have that. I'm assuming he's got a pump spell. Yep. We're going to come in with a +1/+1 counter. We'll go in for the first strike there. As I said, this is, you can continue to pump this up. So he is going to be a problem, especially when I get Torbran back. Beanstalker Giant. That's cool. Alright, where do we go from here? Yep, sure do. -3. Woo!
Or, you know, don't.
And we go down and hit him for 5. On the next turn, we'll get Torbran down. We'll get the Torbran Chandra's. I don't know if the. Now that's a good question. I don't know if the emblem is considered a red source. That's a problem. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's get toast.
But I've got blockers down there. Yeah, it's just one. So the emblem is colorless. So then the question comes in is he going to come in with a giant? If he comes in with a giant, I block with my zombie, I cast Legion Warboss, and I should have the win here. Who knows what he casts here, though? Because I think I might even go down to Storm Striking it at that point. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 8/8's scary. Put him in the command zone. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I'm going to need to get him back. So yeah, I need to have at least a blocker down every turn to ensure that he is not going to... Ooh, Brawl Spellbreaker. Cool card. So, let's go with the first and obvious, because that emblem's going to hit in every turn.
Or is it getting a little warm in here?
I still might be able to pull this off. Do I have any instants in here that... Nope. That's not really going to help, actually. So that has to attack. That has to attack. He's taken 2 damage next turn. Sure. Absolutely would take that. So on his next turn, he is going to take 3 damage. Yep, as I say. So even if he kills Chandra at this point, which I'm not going to let him do, I'll lose the Legion Warboss before I let that happen. I think we're okay. Yep, I think he sees it too. Getting those 2 emblems down, like at that juncture, there's nothing you can do to get rid of emblems. So even if he went through, like, I've got enough life on the board that I'm going to be able to survive that one. So not bad. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Ah, okay. Oh, and there is our card. Oh, Fairy Formation. All right, that's 2 wins. Let's keep on moving on. I am curious to what everyone else took to a Brawl deck. So, like, I know there's a more serious, like, you can do the multicolored Brawl decks. And I'm sure they're great. I'm still new to the format. I know. I think I mentioned this before when I covered the Brawl events before. I mentioned a cardinal sin. I'm not really that big of a Commander player. I'd never played Commander before the Brawl events here. It just wasn't a format that necessarily interested me. That's no knock on... Ooh. Kyle. Ooh. That's a good Commander. That's going to be fun to play against. But anyway, so I've never played Commander before. So it's just not my... Aren't you a nice person? Wait, I can destroy that artifact. Yeah, give me my thing back, darn it. I totally forgot he did that. I knew I put him in there for a reason. Charmed Prince. Alright, so that's going to die, like, immediately. Probably going to go Krenko next. Maybe Chandra's Embercat next. We'll see. Aww. Aww. No Krenko. That's not fun at all. Let's go ahead and get the damage first. Okay. Interesting. Do I pull it off? Yes, I do. Because I'll go Fire Artisan next, I think. Murderous Rider, my goodness. He's got all the answers, doesn't he? So let's drop that. Let's drop that.
Hey, over here.
What do I, ooh, perfect. Let's go ahead and slam in there for some damage. I'm always iffy about +1ing her on the turn she comes out. I think I've mentioned this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Maybe that land would have been nice. Rotting Register. That's cool. I was hoping for the damn mana. Didn't happen. So we need to have things to hold on to. And I'll just let him keep dropping cards from Rotting Regisaur. I've got enough creatures I can just throw in front of Rotting Regisaur. I mean, I love Reggie. I really do. But I've got more than enough to just sit down and throw creatures in front of it all day long. My goodness. How did he... I was going to say, he's casting it. I was like, wait a minute, how did he get to do that again? That's not cool. So... Ooh. What do we do here? What do we do? Oh... Because I can cast... I'm going to hold. I'm going to see what's in my library first.
Sit back and watch it burn.
So... What instance do I have in there? Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm just gonna go and overrun him. That was my ultimate decision, and he's like, nope, not having any of that. So what do we have? 3 wins? We're on our 3rd win, and there's Taste of Death. I love the artwork on that one. So we need, what, 2 more wins, and we are at less than 30 minutes? Maybe you will get the whole event. I wasn't anticipating doing this well. Like, I've always been told that, like, the mono-colored commander decks aren't really the way to go, but I don't have to worry about all the mana fixing. At least that was my thought process. Cranko. Sure, we'll go with this. I mean, we've got a nice curve going into here, so let's go ahead and go with this and see what happens. Okay, so now we've waited long enough that the rope is coming out. And he, like, how hard? Please, please, please don't let this be an indication of how the game's going to go. That we're going to get roped the entire turn. Because, I mean, a loss here means nothing. Cauldron Familiar. Cool deck. Evolving Wilds. Nice. Sanitarium's Counter. A man after my own heart. Okay, what are you going to do now? What you gonna do? He elected to do nothing. We are going to go with the Dreadhorde Arcanist. And I think we're going to hold for now. I think I like the idea of getting Crystal Slipper onto... How do you get that combo down? How? How do you get that combo down? I mean, that's just got to be the perfect hand. I wonder what he'll do in this situation. My assumption is he's just going to let this happen. Yeah, nothing's going to happen there. I think I'm going to end up Crystal Slippering Krenko. Because this is his whole, like... I'll sacrifice the Scorch Spitter. Sure? Not sure I would have done that. Chromatic Lantern so that he can make sure he has everything. Yeah, if you don't have Priest of the Forgotten Gods in your opening hand, this whole thing does not work. So I'm curious now to what he does. Is that attacking creature? That's just... Equal his power. Exactly. So now I've got more than enough creatures to sacrifice. Oh, boo. That's not what I would have killed, by the way. That is not what I would have killed. Yeah, I was going to say, he's just realizing it. He's like, oh, wait. I totally messed that up. Okay. We're doing exceptionally well, I would say. We are into the final... Our fifth win. We've gone through 1, 2, 3... That's okay. In 34 minutes in, at least by my count here. You looks like you are getting the full event. Again, once he realized that he should have killed Torbran, I think that was... Oops, that was a big mistake, because all those things were going to come in next turn. A lot of mana. A lot of mana. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going to keep it for now, because at worst case scenario, I can at least get Torbran down relatively quickly. But that's a lot of mana. There we go. Let's go with Steam-Kin first. Yeah, this is our second time seeing this. Fable Passage, which I'll sacrifice. And we'll drop the Ember Kitty. And I think on the next turn, we're going to get Torbran down. Electrostatic Field. Cool. Yep, so let's go Torbran right now. So any one of those is going to take down Electrostatic Field. Yep, good. One more mana. We're looking for Skarrgan Hellkite. That's fine. I think we'll probably go Chandra next turn. Or not. We're going to go Skarrgan Hellkite. We're going to give that a +1/+1 counter. We're going to swing in next. Let's go there, there, and there. And what you gonna do? You're gonna Prison Rail Torbane, that's fine, but you're still... got a Skarrgan Hellkite breathing down your neck next turn.
When people start screaming, I know.
Sure, let's grab that just to see what happens.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
Nah, we're just gonna go in. I was gonna say, and there we go. Brawl is apparently a fairly easy game whenever you play Torbran. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'm actually really surprised. I genuinely put this deck together thinking, okay, like, it was kind of a joke. I thought it would be a little bit more like, you know, I thought I was going to get, like, rolled in this event, to be perfectly honest with you. I did not think I was going to do well in it at all, but I wanted to record some content for it and say, hey, this is kind of what I put together. But there it is. We've completed the Brawl event. I think we had one loss. I'm going to have to go back when I'm doing the post and find out, but I think it was one loss. So anyway, do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what decks you took to the Brawl event. It would be super helpful. This is a cool event. I think I might still keep running it. Like, it just, now that I've gone through it, you can continue to go through it. I might try other more serious Brawl decks as opposed to this, but it seemed to have done the trick. So anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.